much more scenic than the rafting stuff we just did. But why don't you take a look for yourself and tell me what you think. Is it scenic? What a beautiful day for a road trip. And actually, by doing this, you guys riding along with me is keeping me awake. So the last half an hour just went by like phew. So thank you guys. Thank you for riding along. Sorry about my mambling. Gosh, I'm going to itch my nose. No, I'm not going to itch my nose. Almost itch my nose. It's funny. You never know what's going to end up on YouTube anymore, do you? So you just got to live your life transparent. I mean, Chris Brogan wrote a great book, Trust Agents, Chris Brogan and Julian, and to use transparency as a leverage. And, you know, I didn't. I love the book. I'm not changing it. You know, I was doing all this before then. It's interesting. I found in a dumpster when I was homeless a book called I Ain't Much, But I'm All I've Got by Dr. Jesse Laird. And that book changed me. I still have that original book. I have since bought a newer version. Oh, I do gotta itch my nose. Hey, that's funny. Gosh, I look like guacamole, don't I, since I first started taping about 6 hours ago. Anyways, I since have a newer copy of that book. And really what the book is about is love, real love, about how you first have to let down your mask so that the other people, the other person, will let down their mask. In psychology, it's called self-disclosure. And it's a tool. I don't use it as a tool. It's been so long, it just comes it to me. So we're all scared. We live in this big, scary world, and we're scared to be emotionally honest. And it takes courage to be real about your true feelings, to be emotionally honest. But once you let down that mask and say, hey, I'm uncomfortable, or hey, I'm insecure, or hey, I'm scared here, and I need some help, the people around you will say, you know what? I'm insecure here too. Let's help each other. And that's how real love is formed. Social media has really helped me rebuild my confidence. 3 years ago, I went through a crazy crisis where my confidence was stripped from me. And then I started being real on social media again. And I come under a lot of heat often from friends and even people I respect for being so honest. But when I do, I find other people that say, hey, I'm going through the same thing. Oh my gosh, you know, I went through a foreclosure about a year ago, and it's one of the most horrible experiences. Here we are, you know, we're programmed the American dream to, you know, have that white picket fence and 2.3 kids and, you know, What is the American dream anymore? So I gotta tell you, you know, that's what we're supposed to do, is have a normal job and a normal wife and normal 2.3 kids and have that house and that piece of land and call it home. And when it's stripped from you, you know, I wanted to work. I couldn't find a job. I got caught in this catch-22 because I made six figures. You know, McDonald's wouldn't hire me. Home Depot wouldn't hire me, and I tried. And executive employment, especially in marketing and broadcasting, pick up a Time magazine, pick up a Newsweek. It's paper thin anymore. The world is changing. It's the wild, wild west right now. So I got caught in this where there's no way I was going to get a job. I know I went off on a rabbit trail, but here I came to a very, very good point, is all that crisis created InvisiblePeople.tv, which created this road trip, which will help people. I mean, here I am talking to you about homelessness and the issues of homelessness, and you might not have known all the, the real truth that, that guy, that woman at that exit ramp is called flying a sign. That's what homeless people call it. They're out flying a sign. You might not see them as real people, and maybe you do now. So all that, me getting stripped of employment and me no longer being an executive in marketing and me losing everything, all accumulated to me driving around the country with a flip camera talking to you on YouTube for a day in the life, July 24th, 2010. If all those crises wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have been here right